The H7N9 bird flu is already being compared to another strain that's been in the news for years, the H5N1 virus. Like most bird flus, they are particularly dangerous. Even though transmission from bird to human is rare, when it does happen, it can be deadly. About a third of the people who get these types of flu die, and it's an issue we discuss with Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases.
The cases up to now have all been one-offs, from chicken to a human, but not from a human to a human. Just recently, there has been a report of a father who was infected clearly from exposure to poultry, to chickens in eastern China, and actually turned out to infect his 32-year-old daughter who was taking care of him while he was very sick in the hospital. This is the first very well-documented case of a human-to-human transmissibility. We have seen with other bird flus where it has gone from a chicken to a human and then infected another human in a one-off to that human, and it has never gone beyond that. It has never really gradually developed a better and better capability of sustaining transmission from human to human. So at this point now, with this single case of a father infecting a daughter, we don't know whether that's going to be a trend or whether it's going to stop dead there and be a dead end. It looks like if it does what the other bird flus have done, that it will stop there, but you never know, and that's why you always have to be vigilant and cautious. But the important thing with this case of the father to the daughter is that 43 other individuals were exposed to the father, and not a single one of them, except for the daughter, actually got infected, which makes you feel that this is just a one-off situation here and not increased sustained transmission.
As we mentioned, research is underway across the world to try and develop an H7N9 vaccine. But to do that, scientists are purposefully making the virus even more dangerous in laboratories. There are concerns about public safety if it should leak beyond the laboratory walls. Dr. Fauci says that's extremely unlikely.
There are a number of safeguards, both biosecurity, biosafety, training, right containment. All of those things are operable when you're dealing with agents that have the potential to cause harm, such as something that could escape from a lab and lead to a pandemic. So particularly, for example, in H7N9, in order to be able to even do experiments, investigators have to have a next level of approval by a multidisciplinary group that involves everything from biosafety, biosecurity, understanding the microbes, understanding containment. So there are a number of safety measures that are put into effect when you deal with these types of microbes. Like, I think at this stage, with 130 plus infections now over a period of time, really relatively few, no indication of sustained transmissibility from human to human, that the general public should not be concerned about this. However, health officials and scientists, both domestically and globally throughout the world, need to keep their eye on this and be vigilant, which is what we're doing. So it's not a question of deep concern, it's a question of vigilance and attention to it.